Hello to all Korean language lovers. Have you ever opened a thick textbook only to get bored after a few pages because you never hear those sentences anywhere? I'm here to change the game. In this playlist, I've designed a comprehensive roadmap to teach you all the sentences, idioms, and slang that people use in the real world, from the streets of Seoul to your favorite K-dramas. Whether your goal is traveling to Korea, understanding dramas, or making new friends, this course starts from the simplest phrases and leads you to fluent conversation. So, if you're ready to break the barrier of speaking Korean once and for all, save this playlist right now, because our real journey starts this second. Ever studied a language for years but froze up the moment you met a native speaker? Hi, I'm here to tell you it's time to ditch those dry grammar books. In this playlist, we're learning Korean the way Koreans actually speak, through real-life conversations. If you're ready to stop memorizing and start speaking, this is the first step of our journey. Let's get started. Language learning through conversation is, in fact, the art of transforming linguistic knowledge into communication skills. Many learners spend years studying complex grammar rules and memorizing long vocabulary lists. Yet when they find themselves in a real-life situation, it feels as if all that knowledge is locked away. The reason is simple. Their minds have been trained to analyze, not to react. In conversation-based learning, the focus shifts from structure to meaning. You learn that language is a living tool, not a mathematical formula. When you learn through dialogue, your brain is forced to make split-second decisions, recall words from long-term memory, and deliver them with the right rhythm and tone. This process creates powerful neural pathways that never formed through traditional methods like reading textbooks. One of the pillars of conversation is learning chunks. Native speakers rarely build sentences word by word. They use a set of prefabricated pieces that they fit together like puzzle pieces. For example, instead of calculating how to construct "I want to help you," you learn the entire phrase "let me help you with" as a single unit. This significantly boosts your speaking speed and prevents long pauses. Moreover, in a conversational environment, you become familiar with body language, verbal fillers, and slang that are never found in textbooks. Conversational learning gives you the confidence to set aside the fear of judgment. You realize that the goal of language is not perfection, but to be understood. Every stutter, every tense error, and every forgotten word is a stepping stone toward fluency. Ultimately, conversational training allows you not just to speak another language, but to live it, laugh with it, and build deep human connections beyond geographical borders. Learning Korean through conversation is like opening a door to a world where respect, culture, and emotion are woven into the very fabric of words. Korean is a language that relies on context more than anything else, meaning you cannot have a natural conversation simply by memorizing dictionary definitions. In conversational Korean training, you learn how a simple suffix can shift your tone from an intimate setting to a formal and respectful one. One of the main charms of Korean conversation is learning banmal, informal language, and 존댓말, honorific language, through active dialogue. In books, you only see formulas, but it is in conversation that you understand why omitting the subject, I or you, often makes your sentences sound more Korean and fluid. Conversational learning allows you to become familiar with slang and trendy compound words used by Korean youth in social media or K-dramas, words you might never find in academic textbooks. Another crucial part of this journey is mastering the sounds and rhythm of sentences. Korean has a specific musicality that can only be acquired through listening and imitation, shadowing technique. When you choose real conversations over dry texts, your ears get used to connected speech. For instance, you learn how 감사합니다 is gracefully uttered at natural speaking speeds without struggling over every single letter. In fact, conversation helps you peel back the surface layer of the language to reach the beating heart of Korean culture, a place where language is not just a tool for information, but a bridge to show politeness, intimacy, and mutual understanding. The secret to learning Korean through conversation is that this language focuses on relationships rather than just the person speaking. Here is a simple look at how this method works. 1. Understanding respect in real time. In books, polite endings like yo are just grammar, but in conversation, they show your social distance from someone. By practicing, your brain learns to quickly check the age and status of the person you're talking to before you even speak. 2. Dropping words. In real Korean, people rarely say I or you. Using them too much makes you sound like a robot. Conversational training teaches you how to leave these out, so you sound more natural, just like people in Seoul. 3. The magic of feeling words. Korean is full of words that describe sounds or feelings, like the way something sparkles, or a specific type of hunger. You won't find these in formal books, but they are the soul of the language. They help you express your feelings more deeply. 4. Learning to react. In Korea, how you listen is just as important as how you speak. Using words like 대박, awesome, or 진짜, really, keeps the conversation moving and shows you are paying attention. 5. Mastering pronunciation naturally. Many Korean sounds change when words are put together. Instead of memorizing boring rules, conversation helps your ears get used to the music of the language. You'll start pronouncing things correctly without even thinking about it.